Hello everybody and welcome back once again to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2, the Enhanced Edition, and here we are in the old tunnels beneath the city, seeing if we can find any trace of strange cultists with their eyes plucked out by their own hands.
Yes?
That's right. No one here, but very good.
And thus sending Hexat in to investigate. Checking for traps as she usually does. Okay. Looks like she may have found one. Along with the shadow. Maybe several shadows, who are immune to the trap, naturally. Okay. Let's bring her back out and get the party ready to rock and roll. Oops. I hate the way they never get into order quick enough. Come on, quickly. There we go.
What is my task? On my honor.
What would you have me do? That's right. No, certainly.
So down that way is enemies, and down this way is enemies too. Seems to be a no-win situation. Although this looks like a dead end, potentially. Oh hell.
I will do my best.
A stinking cloud there.
Hold still, curse you!
What is my task? Yes.
So we have a door there, a corridor that leads to a dead end, and we have something here.
You are I can do that.
Oh my gosh, what the hell is that all about? It's a cap's just sprung out of nowhere.
Nature's servant awaits.
Fear not, as you wish.
Be quick with it. On my honor.
That's the best. Impressive.
With vengeance! Jacques.
Ready for that's it?
I await your need. Yes.
I
Die
command
quickly,
pure
fool.
chaos!
You want
Kind of.
this meats be bloody ready.
I am ready. Speak your mind.
I don't think we need, oh, maybe for shadows we do, for +1 bullets.
Servant.
Fall, creature, and feed the earth!
What is my very well? On my honor.
I await.
Kind of want to save them if we can.
Yes, Bill.
Happy to help. To try to help, anyway.
Yes? What is my task?
Nature, take the life she gave!
On my honor.
So that was a slightly nasty surprise, nothing overly worrying, but just got to watch our step here. Okay, so we do have still a few bullets left over, so not everything is lost. Okay, so we're fully stacked with the +1s and the regular bullets. keep us going for a little while.
Yes? Done.
I am ready, that's right. Easy enough, if you know what you're doing.
He's got the right cloak on. Okay, so more shadows. That looked to be a door. Was that a door? Don't think so. Thought I got a door icon. Right. Well, a couple of shadows. There we go. Nothing to be overly concerned with, I'm sure. Just a little bit of minor strength drain every now and then, but other than that, nothing much to worry
My
about.
task.
Let's
see what you're on my honor.
Blast it. That's not gonna work.
Yes?
And here come more.
Ultranon
Blast it.
has no
That's not
effect.
gonna work.
Yes.
What would you have me do?
What is my task? As you ask.
And indeed, Godan did have his strength drained. Now he is nothing more than a mere mortal with 16 strength. It's rather disappointing, but hey ho, I'm sure it shall pass.
You are lucky I'm here. That's right. Very good.
So Hexat continuing her explorations here. So we have a room with some kind of valve or something in the center that we can activate.
On my honor. It shall be.
He's already regained his strength. Good to see. Okay, let's keep exploring.
Fear not. I'm what? That's right. No one. If that is what you want.
Bhaal, an elite guard. ×2. And is that like an eye symbol on the floor? Possibly. Okay, this could be what we have been. This could be what we're looking for here. Let's call forth Godan.
Consider it done.
Jesus. As you near the center of the room, the doors clang shut and you hear the hiss of gas. An orange cloud begins to fill the now sealed chamber. Vampiric mists. Right, well, these are definitely going to need some +1 bullets, maybe even higher than that, so...
What is my task?
I am ready.
I need to kill them quite
I'm ready.
quickly, because this orange gas could well be cloud kill, and that's not pleasant, so...
Yes?
Let's... magic missile.
I am yours to command.
Bless. I'm looking for Bless. Is she doing anything? So, increase of our saves, just in case it is cloud kill. We want our saves to be as high as possible. So she's casting magic missile.
That's the best you can
Hexat,
manage.
she's now locked outside, unfortunately.
Shah guides my hand.
And Baconia's just attacking.
Concentration is undone. My spell has failed.
This is not good. This is not good at all. This is cloud kill. These mists have to fall quickly.
What'll it be?
Speak your mind.
Has the mist already died? Yeah.
On my honor.
Quickly.
I command
creatures,
pure chaos!
feed the earth!
Kinda.
Yes. What is my task?
Somebody help me pull the trigger or do something. You're too far away to use that. Well, get closer then.
Yes.
Jesus.
Consider it done. Hold! You tread on sacred ground. Only those who serve the Unseeing Eye may enter. I am Gaul, High Priest of the One God.
Of all the times to stop us, some of us are still left choking on poisonous gas. Okay, so there's two tacts that we could adopt here. One is to go in guns blazing, hack them all down where they stand, go back to the Temple of Helm. The second option is to try to get a bit more information about them, try to infiltrate them from within, you know, see what they're about, see what they have to offer. Given our state currently, we're a bit battered and bruised. I think we're going to try and buy ourselves a little bit of time here, asking how do we serve the Unseeing Eye? The One God has demanded that his disciples achieve a higher state of wisdom. You must remove that which is limiting and offensive. The unholy eyes are removed from your head during the sacred initiation. If you survive and are proven faithful, the Unseeing Eye accepts you into service. And if we don't survive, sadly, there are those who lack the stamina to serve the One God. Their lack of faith betrays them. The bodies of these unfortunates are offered to the pit of the faithless. Yes, tell me more about this Unseeing Eye. Exactly who is he, or it? The Unseeing Eye has brought us enlightenment. Only by removing our eyes can we remove the veil of lies and deceit clouding our lives. He is the most ancient and wise of the race you might know as beholders. We servants have flocked to him gladly, and his mighty power protects us. You would be wise to serve him as we do. Ah, says Viconia, an eye tyrant. We have great cities of beholders in the Underdark. They are intelligent creatures who make formidable foes. The Drow do not contest them unless necessary. I have heard that some few make their way to the surface to dominate the lesser races, as this one must have. What power it could possess without its eyes, however, I do not know. Without his eyes, the One God is stronger, not weaker. He has made mountains tremble and easily destroyed those fools who have come seeking his destruction. Only those who serve him are safe always. Yes, well, how does one become a servant? Okay, so we've got to remove our eyes. And what if I don't want to remove my eyes? It's a sign of weakness to refuse the enlightenment. Would you walk about willingly without arms, without feet? I do not think so. Still, the Unseeing Eye could use the skills of one such as yourself. An exception could perhaps be made in your case. There is something that you could do that the Great One cannot, despite his vast power. Assist in that, and I will admit you into our ranks and into the Unseeing One's presence. Yes? Well, getting into the Unseeing One's presence is definitely what we want, because we can kill the Beholder, kill the Unseeing Eye. Without their little Beholder god to guide them, the cult will fall to bits, and we can get our reward from the Temple of Helm. Yes, what is it that you want doing, exactly? These holy grounds are part of a larger ancient structure, dangerous if one ventures into the lower levels. The Unseeing Eye knows of a valuable item in this area. If you were to venture below, you could prove your worth by retrieving this artifact for him. Do this, and I will allow you into our ranks and the One's divine presence. Ooh, a powerful artifact, you say? Well, perhaps we could take that artifact for ourselves in the process. What is this item you speak of? Godan asking. And where exactly is it? The item is a rod, or part of a rod rather, that you will find atop a holy altar. I cannot tell you more than that. You must let your faith guide you. And how would I get there? I have a key I can give you. This will allow you entrance to the inner chambers through a door a short distance back the way you came. Ah, the door up there. Yes, well, seeing as we have come all this way just to see the Unseeing Eye, I suppose we'll take this key and have a look for this rod. Yes. You are worthy in my eyes, faithful one. Little do you know. Here is the key. Once you have the rod, bring it to me, and together we shall present it to the Unseeing Eye. Come on, quickly, quickly.
What is my task?
Get a breather.
Do my best.
Get a bloody breather. Whew, clean air. Now we could have tried to cast Zone of Sweet Air, but given it was a chamber, I'm thinking that this is constant until you turn the valve. But suffice to say, we are a little bit dishevelled right now, and in need of further rest.
On my honor. Yes.
So we have been granted a potential audience with the Unseeing Eye if we can grab a rod from the lower levels of this ancient place. Which, well, I mean, how hard can it be? Godan is going to have a look around first, get the lay of the land.
Victory shall
Yes,
be ours.
very well.
You know this.
Kneel and repent.
Do you revoke the weakness of the sighted? Says a cultist to, I'm assuming, a potential. I do. Then you revoke the false power of sight and embrace the true vision of holy blindness? I revoke it. Then you must do something to set things aright. Take my foul sight, master. Let the orbs and their poisonous sight be torn from my body. Let me be made pure. So shall it be done. Be you pure of intent, and you shall live. Cling to the foul sight, and you shall die. Let it be done.
Cast off your old beliefs and be saved.
Looks like he's plucking his eyes out as we speak. Ah! Okay.
Kneel and repent.
The Unseeing Eye is always here. He sees that you are not worthy and that the blood of my feet proves it. Take him away. Throw the body down into the pit of the faithless. As you say. So, he didn't seem to pass the initiation. Oh dear.
What is my task?
Reminds me of the Grey Wardens in the Dragon Age.
Done.
So this is where they do the initiations. Throw the body into the pit. Cultist guard. Cultist. Some lootable stuff. Bedroom, bed chambers. Cultist, more lootable stuff. Cultist guard, elite guard. More cultists and lootable stuff. It's a common theme here. Cultist, lootable stuff. And Tad. Guarding something.
Kneel and repent.
Yes, Pilgrim. What are you guarding? It is the pit of the faithless, Pilgrim. The unworthy are thrown below to be consumed. Maintain your faith and be strong for the Unseeing Eye. I see. So they throw them down here, do they? Their dead bodies?
On my honor.
How very grim.
As you ask.
Very grim indeed. And in here is Bhaal, who's just given us the key. Okay. I'm just beginning to think, where can we rest up? We've only just rested. And I think we used all of our health spells. So we'll proceed onwards,
Yes.
for now.
It shall be.
It's a good job we killed those vampiric mists quickly.
Nature's servant awaits.
Yes, Abil?
What is my task? Consider it done.
So we're going to make our way back to the sewers, and there was a method down here to start with, but then there's this door which we are now certain we can open with the key we've been given. Where's Jaheira going? Getting a bit confused, bless her. Right.
On my honor, I await your word.
Unless the method that was down here was the ooze method that we saw? I don't think so.
Yes,
Oh, maybe it was.
it shall be.
Do we expect traps here? There's your answer. Corgan's been level drained. Literally as I open my mouth. Do we expect traps here? Yes, we do. Lesser restoration is required, and we don't have it memorized. I don't think. No, because we weren't expecting to be fighting undead. Oh dear. This is not going well at all. He's now what level? Level 8.
What is my task?
Now we definitely need to rest.
That's right.
So soon after our
No one
previous
here
rest.
has shadows. Ha! That's how it's done.
Be wary, my friends. Someone has come before us. I can sense it.
Oh, so he can sense Hexat. Can't see her because she's hidden in shadows, but can sense her. Yes. We are here to retrieve this rod. No need to get your knickers in a twist. No, you must not do this. You cannot give the rod to the beholder, my lord. It is an artifact of immense power. Godan popping his head round the corner at the sound of that. Immense power? Just exactly what is this rod? But it's very strange that he doesn't want us to do this. Seems he wants to betray the Unseeing Eye, yet he has no eyes himself. Are you not Unseeing Eye cultists? Maybe they have gone rogue. No, my lord, we are not. Or perhaps it is more correct to say that we are worshippers no longer. What brings you to this place? Well... First of all, tell me what you mean about that you are no longer, worshippers. Just trying to judge how much we can divulge to these people. Can we trust them? My name is Sassar. I was once the one god's high priest. When I discovered the true depth of his evil, I escaped and met up with others who had left the cult. We tried to stop the beholder, but we have lost the senses he gifted to us for taking our eyes. We are truly blind, stumbling in our efforts to stop this evil. Interesting. But do we know that we can still trust them to start divulging that we plan to backstab the Unseeing Eye, maybe? Just how were you planning on stopping the beholder? Yeah, I'll get a bit more information out of him. When I was High Priest for the Unseeing Eye, I discovered that its purpose for coming here was to gain the powerful artifact below, which is what we are being tasked with retrieving. It is an item of such destructive power that the gods themselves determined it should not be used again. It was split in two, and this half was secreted here. Half. It is protected against intrusion by powerful magic and beasts that live in the caverns. Many of the Beholder's followers have perished trying to retrieve it. I know, my lord, that the Beholder has the other half of the rod. If he were to acquire this half, he would be capable of wreaking terrible destruction. Okay, so Godan's mind working overtime here. Nab the rod, kill the beholder, unite the two pieces, and wield an item of great terrible destruction. Sounds like a plan to me. you done here if you can't stop the Beholder from trying to get the rod? We try to get the second half of the rod ourselves, to use its destructive power to defeat the Beholder. That is the only way to destroy the creature. The Beholder has failed to acquire the rod because the gods have cursed the item. This lets you determine the artifact's true worth or threat. Would you be willing to go below and retrieve the artifact? Well, can the half of the rod work without the other half? The Beholder's half must be stolen for the power to be used. I know of a way to do this. Retrieve the first half and I shall tell it to you. So we can get the first half from down here. The second half is with the Beholder, but we must steal it first and then use it on him. Okay, well, we were supposed to be retrieving the rod anyway for the Unseeing Eye, so that's not evidence of any betrayal. Once we have the first half of the rod, that's when we have a decision to make. Do we bring it here to Sasar, or do we take it to the Unseeing Eye, Bhaal? That's the question. This chamber we are in is safe so long as the sarcophagus is not opened. What sarcophagus? Oh, this. I would ask that you do not try to open it yourself. I sense great evil from it, and I do wish my brethren and I to remain safe here. Oh, I pray that my God will someday forgive my great trespass and restore my sight. Be careful in the levels below, and remember that the gods will likely not allow one to take the artifact from themselves for long. Remember that. Godspeed. Interesting. Things have just got a little bit more interesting. I have stumbled across Sasar, who was once the high priest for the Beholder until he learned of the creature's true intentions. To come to this place to recover a piece of a powerful rod that lies in the dungeons below to match the piece it already has. Okay, Sasar claims that the gods curse the rod because of its great power, but he couldn't tell me more. He did say, however, that the only way to destroy the Beholder would be to use the rod against it. Okay. Godan is more interested if he can take the rod for himself. Okay. Let us just take a quick look around in here.
On my honor, yes? Consider it done.
And before we descend, we definitely need to rest, so maybe we can rest somewhere around about here. Seems like a little bit of a haven of sorts.
I am ready. Very good.
Just have Hexat check for traps. Oh. A wraith. Yeah, this is not going very well at all, is it? At least Hexat can restore her energy, so...
My task. I will do my best.
Let's see what your guts
Have
bear
fun with
looking
that.
like.
It's not gonna work.
What would you have me do? That's right. If that is what you want.
So a secret door, 2 more shadows. Right, we want to clear this area before we rest, so we will do so. This is the sarcophagus. Do not open it. It's a great evil within. So we won't open it, certainly not in our current state at least. Maybe when we've finished everything here, we may take a peek. Ooh. Okay, so this is a little room. We've got some kind of cushions or duvets on the floor. Could rest up in here. And 2 more rogue Unseeing Eyes, maybe? We'll come back there to rest, but for now we need to just clear the path onwards, I think.
On my honor. Yes. Yes? Very well. What is my task? Done.
Have at ya!
I shall not
It's not gonna work. Yes?
On my honor. As you ask.
Lil Allure! For Shah! Defenders call to effect! I am ready. It is done.
I am your trust is ready.
Ready for anything? Fine.
By my honor, you shall not see another
I am
day.
good.
Yes?
But time we got to business.
Corgan, under the effects of hold there.
Certainly.
Ah. There we go. So that stairs down. Don't think we can go through here. But let's check. No,
What is my task?
didn't think so.
On my honor.
So let's just say that our little foray so far into this location has proven to be rather treacherous. Cloud kill, trapped in a room with cloud kill, level drain trap, electricity trap. Yeah, not great. Not great at all. But if we're going to go delving down even deeper, we need to be as well off as we can be, and even when we rest, we're still going to be haggard. So let's just first of all chat with these two, see what they can offer us. Maybe some services.
I trust that all is well.
You have our thanks, friend. We have been able to do only so much against the beholder without our eyes. Clongeddon watch over ye.
Good day to you.
I am Zaelus, and I have been assisting Sassard in researching the rod below. I truly thank you for helping us.
What is my task?
Okay, you don't mind if we get our heads down on these comforting, rather dirty-looking blankets, do you? I didn't think so. Thank you so much. We're going to need to re-prepare spells, I think. Right, I think that's pretty much everything that we have. We could rest again. Oh, there's a heal there. I forgot about that spell. Don't think we need that. I'm using that in an emergency.
How long do you intend to crack your whip on? I am yours to command.
I don't know if you just noticed, but she's all of a sudden become fatigued. Does it actually cause fatigue, casting restoration? Lesser restoration. When the spell is cast, the life energy level of the recipient is raised. This reverses any previous life energy drain. The casting of this spell is very draining on the priest. Okay. So, yeah.
What is my task?
We're going to have to rest again. There we go. Okay, so let's get ourselves towards our destination. We are now rested, replenished, recuperated. We had to rest a bit extra longer than necessary because of Viconia restoring Corgan's life force. We have all our health spells back available, so we could completely heal the party, but in fact, for a change, we're going to keep hold of them for now, because none of us are critically ill. We're just a little bit scraped. So downwards into the bowels then, and that's going to have to wait until the next session. So yes, join me then when we shall see if we can fight our way through, no doubt, hordes of undead to grab ourselves one half of a very, very powerful artifact. Godan can't wait to get his grubby mitts on it, I'm telling you now. So until then, see you soon.